Who knows, man? We got something now, or do I need to shut this down again? Got such a lag on here. Wow, man. Uh, Sounds good. Oh God, I hope so. I don't know what's been going on here lately. Thank God. Yeah, doing my taxes. All right, good, good. Woo! All right, man. Who do we got? Let me turn the chat on the phone here. Cut this off. Thank y'all. Hang tight. Let me get okay. Pull my mixer back up. Hey Jamal, what's going on, man? Johnny GTV. That's Mark R2 R3. Scotty G. Thank y'all. I'm having to lean up to see the comments. Trying to get warmed up here. Pooh Ninja going on with the Big Dan Hall, brother Big Dan. Thank you, man. With the new Fender Buttercream, in the words of Jason Wade, Buttercream. I think he named his Nana Pudding. I think that's which is cool. It's a Southern thing, y'all. Hey, Brian, what's going on? Thank you, man. I'm trying to catch the comments, y'all. If I miss you, I apologize. Hey, Guitar Girl, what's going on? All right, man. Thank y'all for being here. And thank you for letting me know the audio is good. I don't know what the deal is with this stuff. When it works, it works. When it don't, it's then you have to start over. So thank you for coming back, for sticking around. I really appreciate it. Mr. Mitch Heyman. Hey, man, how are you? Oh, today's Scotty G's birthday? Happy birthday, Scotty G, man. Happy birthday, man. I didn't know it was your birthday. Happy birthday, sir. Hope you have a great day, man. Are you working today? Or did you take the day off? Uh-oh. You got some presents today from FedEx. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let me guess. Let me guess. So your birthday is what does that mean, Friday? It was this past Friday? Mr. Randall Fisher, thank you, man. All right. The 30th is his birthday. Okay. Okay, we'll have to try to remember that, man. Scotty G's birthday on the 30th of this month. 3 days. All right, man. Are you going to be 30? 39. We'll just put it like that, right? That's awesome, man. Okay. Today, I got a text from my supervisor. I was like, what? And I'll look at that in a minute. Pardon me. Today is Jimi Hendrix's birthday, if I can talk. The birthday of Jimi Hendrix today. Speaking of birthdays, that's a nice little segue. If he were still alive today, I believe he would be 76, I believe. So happy birthday, Jimi Hendrix, James Marshall Hendrix, the one man that could just tear a Stratocaster up like nobody's business. Unbelievable. Mr. J.J. Collins, thank you, man, for being here. Thank you so much. And Jimmy has always been one of my top 3 favorite guitar players of all time. Just incredible. He was way ahead of his game. Way ahead of his game. He played for a lot of backing bands. I don't know if people know that or not. He played for like Isley Brothers, Ike and Tina, and the list just goes on and on and on. He was in the background. Excuse me. And eventually he got the attention of Chaz Chandler, in America. And Chaz took him back over to England and said, hey, man, I'm going to hook you up. And that's exactly what happened. He hooked him up, and then everything just blew up from then on out. And he was amazing. I don't know, Brian. I hope not. Who knows what's going on here, man? But Hendrix, amazing. I love his guitar playing. He did a lot of stuff with as you know, with the whammy bar, before Floyd Rhodes was even invented, before he was even thought about, I guess, and he made it work. I mean, it says a lot when you get on stage with like Eric Clapton, and Clapton starts shaking in his boots, right? He's like, oh my God, who is this guy? So when you got all the big names coming to watch you perform at clubs or pubs, I should say, in England, you're doing something right. You are doing something right. So with no further ado, let's try to jam along with a Hendrix backing track. I get these tracks at karaokeversion.com if anybody is curious where I get these tracks. People have asked me before. People are, who's singing on that? Who's doing this? I don't know, man. I get them off karaokeversion.com and, purchase them and have fun, Okay. All right. So let's try this, guys. I hope it comes through okay. And we'll take it from there. Brian. I think he's got a little telepathy going on there. There we go. Happy birthday, Hendrix. 76 years old today, if he were still around. Wow. I hear you, Jamal. Thank you very much, man. Thank y'all. Big Dan Hall, thank you, man. Thank you so much. Yes. I am running through can you see this right here? The Yamaha THR 10X coming out of that into the PreSonus Audio Box USB 96 interface and into the software here on the laptop. Coming out of all that into the Go Mixer Pro and then into the phone. Everything works great when it works. And so I don't know. It's just it's a flip of the coin. You know, it's going to work sometimes. Sometimes it don't. But luckily, it worked today. Thank God. I hear you, Poo Ninja. Get a double-headed nickel, then it'll always work. Yeah, I know, man. Little Hendrix influence licks there, man. I'm telling you, it's just he's just incredible. Jamal, yes. The one thing about Hendrix, how he can he's in the middle of the song, how he returns right to that, to the right spot where it needs to be. Yeah, that's awesome. You know, I would get lost. Like, where are we at? Get another guitar player. Get that guy out of here. Yes, Jamal, I agree. Yes, he's fantastic. I mean, especially when you play in a trio. I mean, you really have to carry your weight when you're in a trio. When you're in a four-piece or more, you got kind of something to kind of fall back on. You know, um, but a trio, you really have to cover a lot of ground, right? Judd Lofthouse, how many years have I been playing? It's kind of embarrassing. Uh, this Christmas Eve will be 32 years, and yeah, it should be a lot better than this. But oh well, it is what it is. I think the main thing is it's not really technical ability. I think it's really if you have fun. If you have fun playing and playing along with backing tracks, uh, whatever the case may be, if you're in a little band or if you just play an acoustic, every once in a while or whatever, as long as you have fun, that's all that matters, man. It doesn't matter if you can play certain things or not. That depends on the individual, how far you want to push yourself. It takes a lot of discipline. I pretty much gotten to my point where I know I'm pretty much going to be because it's just uh, with work and everything else, taking majority of my time, it's kind of hard to come in here and practice stuff a lot. So I know where my boundaries are. I don't try to, let's do this Ingve song. Let's not, because it's going to suck. So. Oh, Jamal, you have three strats? Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, Poo Ninja, as long as you're having fun. That's right, man. That's right. The louder you are, the better it sounds. Yeah, I mean it volume can play an important role. If you got a decent amp that'll pump out some volume, you will it adds to the experience. It really does. That's right, Randall Fisher. We play to have fun. That's exactly right. When I first started going to music stores when I was uh, 16, 17, got my first guitar in 86, Christmas Eve, like I said. And I would walk into a music store and see somebody doing that. Just the simplest. Now, when I look on it, it's like, oh, yeah, I can do that. And that's not too bad. But back then, my fingers weren't coordinated. My picking wasn't coordinated. I just knew that I wanted one of these. And my first guitar was a Strat, you know. Uh, but when I saw somebody doing that for the first time, I was like, whoa. I was like, show me how to do that. And the first thing that went through my mind was like, that's something like some old Elvis or something. You know, I didn't know. I didn't know. But but yeah, that stuff come along in time, right? Oh, Jamal, thank you, man. You're too kind, man. Thank you so much, man. God bless you, man. Thank you. Mark, GTV, Guitar TV, you're right. What he loves about music is you can always learn something. That's right. I remember I saw an interview years ago with Nuno Betancourt, amazing guitar player, and he said that. It was something to that effect. He said, "You'll never master the instrument. You know, you can always learn and you can always get better, but there's always something you can learn." And that's true. Thank you, Big Dan. Thank you, man. God bless you, brother. Thank you. Judd, he says, I just play thrash. It gets rid of my tension. Yeah, awesome, man. No, poo. No, I don't play no kind of orchestra stuff at all. I'm doing good to do this, man. You know, you have the force, I don't, so you could probably do it. You know, Judd Lofthouse, it's a long road. It is, man. And everybody at Vance is different. The only thing that gets me, and I don't mean this in a bad way at all, I really don't. Two things. Music nowadays for somebody my age, I just don't care for it. It sucks. You don't really see nobody playing stuff anymore. I mean, you do, but you don't. I guess it all depends on what you like to listen to and what you adhere to or whatever. But and also on YouTube, you see young kids that are blazing, and I'm like, how the hell is that 8-year-old? You know, it's like he's been playing for 30 years. You know, and I was like, man, give me a break. I guess it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with young kids these days. They can play like it's nothing, and it tears my ass up. I'm like, really, man? I can't even do that. You know, he does it like it's nothing. Hey, Miss Janice, how you doing? A young kid or a young person will do it like it's nothing. You know, and I'm like, wow, man. But that's all good. There's nothing wrong with that. That's all good. But the next step, you can emulate who you want, all you want. But the real key is, you know, can you write a song? Can you write your own material? Can you write your own music? And with that being said, go to the Joe Wentz Project on iTunes. Type in the Joe Wentz Project, and you'll see. I got a lot of old stuff on there that's been on there for years. It needs to come down, but there's a lot of new stuff on there. It's okay, you know. And if you type in Shimbera and Wentz as well, there's stuff on there with Jason Shimbera and myself. Just type in the Joe Wentz Project on Google or iTunes, Amazon, you know, whatever, Prime, whatever, you know, Google Play, Shimbera and Wentz, all that, man. You'll come into all that stuff. Yeah, Mr. Fisher. Yeah, I think the days of Guitar Heroes are gone. I think that the guitar has been pushed so far. I think we only have what a couple of Guitar Heroes left that are still living. You know, I mean, depending on the generation, you know, Jeff Beck is still living, Pete Townsend, Eddie Van Halen, of course. Y'all let me know if there's anybody else. Uh, excuse me. But it's like that is kind of slowly dying off, like it's having a slow death. And it's little communities like this that I feel that keep the guitar going, you know, and there's plenty of great channels on YouTube here that you can watch for guitar stuff. And it's inspiring. You know, I watched Philip McKnight's video last night where he got that travel guitar. Have y'all seen that? And he was like, what is this? Luggage? You know? And, he unpacked it and put it together and he played it. And I was like, wow, that thing sounds pretty good. But yeah. Miss Janice says she writes her own songs. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I think that's really important, man. I mean, to me, that's the real trick. And it's okay if you can play certain pieces of music by certain guitar players and you can play it note for note. That's awesome. But at the end of the day, you're playing somebody else's stuff. You know, you got to be yourself. And to me, that's the biggest challenge, you know. But I have fun writing songs. You can do what you want. There's no rules. You don't have to, you know, can do what you want. You have total freedom. When you copy a song, it depends. If you're in a tribute band, then yeah, you have to play stuff note for note. If you're just putting your own flavor on it and then still keeping a couple of key elements of the song, That's fine. That's what bands do all the time nowadays, you know. Yes, Jamal, I agree. Totally. That's a good one, Brian. Buckethead. I forgot. Yeah, he's amazing. He's kind of he's I don't know if it's just his character or what. He's kind of strange, but he's amazing nonetheless. Just incredible. I look like Charles Bronson? God almighty. Thanks. I bet people don't even know who that is, man. Thank you, Pooh. I take that as a compliment. Thank you, man. Uh, that's cool. Charles Bronson. Death Wish 3 on the Jones Project TV tonight. What? I didn't get the script for that. Oh, man. Mr. Fish, you're talking about the game Guitar Hero. Okay, I'm sorry. Uh, yeah, that when that came out, that of course blew up. That was what, a few years ago, right? What was that, 4 or 5 years ago? Guitar Hero came out, and I thought that was the biggest joke in my life. I was like, huh? I was like, what is, pressing buttons? I got the level 6 and I played Eruption. I was like, no, you didn't. The computer did. You didn't. Judd Lofthouse, what happened to the show on Friday? Oh, we took a couple of weeks off for the holidays. That's all. Hopefully we'll be back this Friday. Hopefully we will. Yeah. I got to get with the guys and see who can make it if they're available. But yeah, we took a couple of weeks off. That's all. And I'm looking forward to getting it back up and running again. That's always a lot of fun talking with friends about music, guitars, and just whatever, having a good time. And thank y'all for being a part of that. If it wasn't for y'all, there wouldn't be a show. Had to Google Charles Bronson. Holy crap, man, I'm old. Oh my god. Damn. Oh, okay, that's funny. Rocksmith is a great game. Now that on that one, Poo Ninja, don't you actually use a real guitar with that? Is that still around, or did that kind of fade out? I remember seeing that. I want to say like a commercial for that on YouTube or something. Uh, somebody uploaded it. Thought that was pretty wild. I think that I think you use an actual guitar with that, right? Let's see if anybody knows that one. If you know that, and you're in the same age bracket as me. If you don't, you're too young. Yeah, that's right, Big Dan. Jamal, you know what that is? That did come with a guitar. Okay. Okay. Well, that's good. By the way, that was Three Dog Night. Never been to Spain, the intro. Well, I never been to Spain, but I like the music. That was a fun song to play when back in the one of the bands I was in. That was a fun song to play, man. Man, that was fun. Three Dog Night. But yeah, that was cool that it came with the guitar. Now that's more relatable. I mean, I'm down with that. But the whole thing, pushing the buttons on Guitar Hero, I was like, man, come on, man. You know, I was like, I just didn't get it. But I got to give it up to the developers of that game. They made a crap load of money when that come out. It was like the big thing at Christmas and everything. It was just incredible. They made a lot of money. I think that's pretty much a thing of the past now. Things kind of fade quick, don't they? You know? Judd Lofthouse, yeah. That's funny that you would say Charles Bronson. One of his first things for TV that he was on that I noticed a few months ago. I don't know if anybody is familiar with the old Twilight Zone episodes. I don't know, but it's on Netflix. You can see the whole series on there, and plus I got the whole series on DVD right there. As a matter of fact, my parents got it for me for Christmas about 3 years ago. And one of the early episodes, I think might be season 1, Charles Bronson is in an episode of The Twilight Zone. I was like, there's Charles Bronson, you know, before he was Death Wish. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of young, inspiring actors were on The Twilight Zone back then. William Shatner was on a couple of episodes, man. And a bunch of them. It was really, I always loved that show. Awesome show. With Wild Thing? Oh, man. Let's see. Okay. I think I love you. But I want to know for sure. Go ahead and sock it to me one time. That's about the best I can do. Fun song, though. Yes, Brian, that's right. Yeah, he was one of the last men on Earth, and he ended up seeing a woman in some old, like I said, it was an abandoned town. I guess everybody was dead, and he saw some woman, and they were like fighting over food, and they were really going at it. She was like from, I think, a different army or something. Something weird. I guess they were just coming out of war and they were like the last two surviving humans. Something. Yeah. Monterey Strat. Yeah, there you go. Do you have that, Jamal? You have the Monterey Strat? The Hendrix I got a Hendrix Strat. I got a, what is it, 2015, 2016. It's white and got the upside down neck. And my son has the Monterey Strat. He said he's got one payment left on it. He's got one more payment. And he said it'll be mine, Dad. I was like, good. I played it, and it's great. It's great, man. It's, those Hendrix Strats are wonderful. I love them. Made in Mexico. They're affordable and they play great. I love mine. The only thing with mine, I think I might have a little bit of an issue on the input jack. I don't know if it needs to be resoldered or something. Sometimes that gives me a little trouble, but it's not a major thing. It's not a deal breaker. But for the most part, it plays great. But sometimes that input jack will kind of, you're like, man, that just don't sound right. And I fiddle with the cable, and I'm like, oh, there it goes. Yes, I believe you were correct, Mister Lofthouse. The Trogs wrote Wild Thing. Yeah. Uh huh. Yes, Brian, that is correct. Yeah, Poo Ninja. Pay no attention to the guitars behind the green screen. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's plenty back there. Yeah, I've been trying to use this, incorporate this here lately on some videos because it's something different. And it's really cool to be able to put whatever background you want uh, behind you while you're playing something on a pre-recorded video. I think that's really cool. It's a lot of fun. Um, Sometimes it works okay, and sometimes it's I'm still learning. It's a for me it's a kind of learn as you go process. Let me check my tune in here, and but I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. Ooh, something that I used for the very first time, and this is going to sound funny, but it's the truth. I got it right there. I'll show you. When I got this guitar, uh, what was it, last week? Yeah, because it was right before Thanksgiving. It came with excuse me, it came with gauge 10 D'Addario strings. I don't use gauge 10. I like gauge 9s. I like the lighter gauge strings because I have a little bit lighter touch and I don't have real long fingers like Steve Vai or somebody like that. So I'm always having to struggle. This stuff right here, I got it off Amazon, and it's Big Ben's nut sauce. And you put a little dab in the grooves of the slots up here on the nut up there, and it helps with this. JJ Collins, you in here? It helps with the friction, I think. So first time I ever got that, that's been on the market for years, I believe. And I said, I'm gonna try some of that stuff. And so I got it and I put some in there and it's working great, man. Stuff staying in tune. And I like it a lot. Anybody else use that? Big Ben's nut sauce? Yeah, it's actually it does look like a green curtain, but that's what it's for. It's a green screen. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Like I said, I'm still learning. It's a work in progress. A lot of fun. Yeah, but that stuff works good, man. I think it was, I don't know, what was it, right? Like $7 or $8 on Amazon. So I got some. I said, yeah, it don't take much. And it to me it kind of looked like almost like Vaseline. I thought it was going to be like a liquid, but it was like Vaseline, kind of, sort of. All right, guys, I guess that's going to wrap it up for me. It is, what is it, 4:45? Yeah, I get ready to go here in a few minutes. Get ready to drive to work. I got an hour to get to drive. Yeah, that's an hour commute and then an hour back home. So thank y'all for being here, man. I really appreciate it. Had a lot of fun. Happy birthday, Jimi Hendrix. If you love Jimi Hendrix, give this video a thumbs up. Please, lets me know you enjoy this content and you want to see more of it. It's the first time I've done a live video here like this in a while, but it was a lot of fun. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you to everybody in the chat as well. I really, really appreciate it. And it was nice to converse with you vicariously through this YouTube live stream. Thank you very much. Thank you, Big Dan Hall. Oh, yeah, I heard pencil graphite would work in that too. Yeah, I was like, I'll just get some of that, you know. Thank you, Miss Janice. Thank you, Pooh Ninja, Big Dan Hall, Judd Lofthouse, Jamal. Thank you so much. JJ Collins, Mark Guitar TV, everybody who was here. Johnny Bean, everybody. I know I'm missing people. There were so many people. Thank y'all. Scotty G, happy birthday, man. Coming up in a few days. Thank you, Mr. Bobby. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for watching. And I hope you have a blessed day. And we'll see you on the flip side. Hopefully, we'll see you Friday. If there's going to be a show, we'll see. I got to get in touch with the rest of the guys and see if they want to do it. Okay. Thanks, everybody. God bless. See you next time. Keep playing. Have fun. Stay safe. Bye-bye.